Good evening and welcome to Shop Live with Mimi and Russ.
Hey everybody.
Coming to you again from our beautiful North Raleigh location in our studio here at Six Forks Road. We're very thankful that you're joining us tonight. We got a fun show tonight. We're going to talk about yellow and orange, as you can kind of see from Mimi and I's wardrobe. We're talking again the series by ROYGBIV, the color wheels. Tonight we're going to combine two colors. We're going to do yellow and orange tonight together because they're just two colors that are very warm that we like together, and we're going to kind of condense this color wheel a little bit tonight.
Yes.
So Mimi's got some interesting facts about the colors and so forth.
And also with gemstones, it's like, are they really yellow or are they really orange, or are they kind of a merger of the two? We do have some
We're going to show some shades of citrine, which is really fun because they go from a yellow tone to an orange tone. So and we've got some pretty examples to show, and some
So we're here tonight.
beautiful fire opals and some sapphires.
Got some fun facts about the colors too. Like I said last week, I always learn something when I look into whatever our theme is. So we have got some interesting facts about the color orange, about the color yellow. If you can think of something that pops into your mind when you think of those two colors, I grabbed two things we had in here. We had an orange, which you'll find out something about oranges in our facts, and I didn't have a banana, but I had some tonic
in
a yellow can, and you'll learn from our facts that these two colors actually are very much associated with foods.
Oh yeah, and drink.
Foods, drink, alerts, safety, that kind of thing. So
Exactly.
They're very energetic colors, very bright. We're going to show you some jewelry as some examples of yellow and orange gemstones. And we also have 7 items to sell tonight. Happy news is our curator was just here. And so we have some brand new items that we're going to be showing you that nobody has seen. That'll be part of our 7. One thing you do need to know about our text-to-pay technology is our phone number. So you need to put Brummett Studio, my favorite jewelry store, in your contacts. I'm not sure if that would go under B or M, but my favorite jeweler. A lot of people have your number in there.
If you don't want to type, well, just put in jeweler and it'll be
Jeweler.
right there.
Our number is 919-900-8462, and we've got these 7 items. We've got some great deals tonight. If you're interested in purchasing them, you can do it while we're still live. You we'll show you how to do that. You text, if you're looking at item 1, you would text item 1 sold on your phone. We get the message, you get a link, you put in your credit card, boom, paid for, and we will either ship these items for free, or you can come by and pick them up
Right.
later in the week. And on the rings, we have a couple of rings. Russ always generously offers to size things for free.
Yep.
So that's all part of what we do on Shop Live with Mimi and Russ.
And also, please, if you would, do us a big favor. Like and share, because it really helps us, and it'll also help your friends to see the things that we do. Hopefully they'll enjoy it and love jewelry as much as you do watching. So let your friends and family and other people know about what we're doing. And if you have any questions or anything else, also text those to us tonight. We'll try to answer them.
That's right, because we're selling all over the country, from our studio here, from our website. We have all of our finished items on our website. We also have an Etsy page. We're kind of in part of that artist community. They're fun to work with because they have a lot of perks for artists and designers. So sometimes we do things a little different with Etsy, but we've got jewelry going out each week all over the country. And it's fun to see. It's funny when we get an order, we're like, oh, where's this going? So
It's always fun.
all over the map.
Mimi would be sitting there at night watching TV at 10 o'clock. Hey, we just got an Etsy sale in Colorado. So it's funny. It's pretty fun. It really is.
It's fun.
But also, please do go to our website. As Mimi mentioned, everything is on our website. Go to our website, which is Brummett Jewelry Design Studio.
No.
What? I'm sorry. It's not design. It's Brummett Jewelry Studio.
There you
I always
go.
want to put design in there because that's all I think about is designing pieces. But
Belong there.
BrummettJewelryStudio.com. Check us out. Let your friends know about it. Send them a link too.
Yes. So I even have an orange pencil to be appropriate here. So
Well, tell us some orange facts.
interesting things I found out. The orange is such a strong color because it's right behind red and as far as the visible spectrum of wavelength. So it's the one color that we see after red that's the most dominant, the strongest color with the wavelengths. And you think about art and history, there's a lot of painters used, all these colors we're talking about. Vincent van Gogh especially was known for using a lot of orange in his paintings. He mixed a lot of tones with yellow, red, to get different shades in his paintings.
Never thought about it until now, but you're right. I can see his paintings in my mind. Yeah, there's a lot of white, orange, and yellow.
Let's see, orange is a color of safety equipment and prison jumpsuits because it's highly visible. But you think about that, like the safety cones, and people wear like those safety straps.
And also for hunters, a lot of the hunters have the accent that's orange,
Yeah,
so
you need to wear orange in the forest so you don't get shot. The orange color in fruits and vegetables comes from carotene. Carotene. Yes. And it is also considered an international color because there's a famous bridge. Who can name the bridge? The color's called International Orange. It's very foggy.
Talking about the Golden Gate.
Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge is.
It's an odd tone of orange, but yeah.
But that color, that paint also protects it against rust from the moisture and salt from the ocean. So, if you go back in history, you can find out that the color orange was used in ancient cultures. The Egyptians, this was so interesting, I've never heard of this, used orpiment mineral. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
ORPIMENT. And they used it to create orange paint for their tombs. The interesting thing about that is it's arsenic sulfide.
Not good for you.
Arsenic is a bit poisonous, isn't it?
Yes.
So it said even if you would have it in your pockets or whatever, just the contact on your hands, it was dangerous. So I thought that was interesting. They used it a lot for illustrating manuscripts during the medieval period, and also in ancient Rome and ancient China, they found a lot of artwork using that orpiment as a tint for some of these ancient artwork items. Is the Portuguese, now it said I would tell you why oranges are called orange. The name orange was given to the color in the 16th century because before it was called saffron or yellow red. And when the Portuguese merchants started bringing oranges and orange trees to Europe and Asia in the 15th and 16th century, they just transferred the name as orange is an orange. So do you remember seeing the orange trees at Versailles?
Mm-hmm.
I always was so fascinated that they had all these beautiful orange trees out on the alley. Some cultures consider orange to be a sacred color because it balances red's power with yellow's perfection.
Okay.
Have you ever heard these
No.
things? Monks and holy men in some of the Asian religions, especially the Buddhists, wear orange robes because that dye was readily available historically. And orange is also considered the color of transformation in Confucianism. So it is also associated with royalty. There's royal family in the Netherlands where their predominant color, national color, is orange. And then orange is, it's a bright color, but it's a happy color too. It brings on feelings of freshness, of excitement, of like warmth. I saw that word warmth and I thought about pumpkins, and we're going into fall, leaves and all the things that, the orange colors. So I looked up to see what natural items are used in nature for orange dye. So who can guess one?
Oranges.
Oranges.
Carrots are the
Carrots, yeah. And there's a spice that we use
saffron.
that's good for you that gets all over our
Turmeric.
clothes when we
Turmeric,
don't take it
yeah,
out of our
turmeric, yeah.
pockets. Yeah.
I got some shorts yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Paprika was used for dyeing fabrics and different things orange, and this is eucalyptus too.
Eucalyptus?
It's right there. I don't understand why.
Never would have known that one.
I guess I should have gone. And then the butternut seed husk also is associated with orange. So if you could think of something yellow, what do you think of?
Lemon.
Lemon, sunshine, school buses,
Fire. Fire could be yellow and orange, exactly.
You play with fire a lot back there.
Exactly.
It's also a very lucky color in China. So a lot of these, they have a lot of color association in the Asian cultures. Yellow is considered one of the oldest colors in history. They have found ancient cave paintings, and they had a lot of ochre, which was a very common pigment. So they used that in a lot of the cave paintings, but also in the Renaissance and medieval art again, like the orange was used, that bright color. I thought this was interesting. The medieval artists used Indian yellow, a pigment obtained when a cow eats only mango leaves. This color was used to show a person as an outsider, especially Judas Iscariot from the Bible.
Wow.
It's like, how do they then harvest what the cow ate? That's what I was wondering.
I guess so. We don't want to mix that paint.
Yes, color yellow can also be considered have a bad meaning, where we can call somebody a yellow-bellied coward or something. I don't think we really. Have you ever heard anybody your age use that, yellow-bellied?
No, I heard it as a kid a lot.
Yeah.
And yellow also too is gold. Ever think about gold? So we should have brought that up first thing.
Yeah.
'Cause we do a lot with gold jewelry.
Yes. Well, actually, you always get one ahead of me. Many religions
It's my
worship the
job.
sun, and sun gods were depicted wearing yellow. The ancient Egyptians believed that the gods had gold skin and gold bones, and they used color for their skin tone in art. Yellow is an important color in Buddhism because it signifies humility. So,
Okay.
who can name some of the things in nature that we would use for yellow dyes? This one's not quite as obvious.
Sunflowers.
Oh, was this the first thing I was thinking?
No, but that's a good guess. I mean,
I can
some of
choose.
these
I
don't
can
even
look. None
make
of
sense.
None of that makes any sense.
Celery, dandelions, I can see
That makes
that.
sense. Okay.
Alfalfa seeds, crocus flowers, I could see that. Bay leaves, don't understand.
No, that's green.
Yeah, and hickory leaves. So I guess we'll have to do a little.
For just oxidizing or something?
I
Evidently.
guess so.
It'd be fun to kind of try to figure that out and see how you
Yeah.
can do that. Right?
Did watch a show this weekend. Somebody feed Phil. If y'all never watched that show on Netflix, he's so cute. He goes around and eats and hangs out with people. But he was in Oaxaca, which is a place that I really want to go. And he went to this area where these ladies were spinning their own yarn and using natural dyes, like we've mentioned. And they had this one purple that was, I think, from a bug.
It was.
And then they put lime juice on it, and it turned.
No, it was red and it turned purple when they did the juice.
The lime juice, and then they put ash from the burnt ash, and it turned it like more of a brownish color. So
It's funny how you can mix those colors that way.
yeah. So you would
All natural.
like to what?
Yeah, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
We just talked about orange. We just talked about yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's watching, which is your favorite of the two colors? Would it be orange or would
Is
it be yellow?
Mimi or Russ?
Exactly. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm not
tell us
trying to
what
show
your
people-
favorite color is.
Yeah, we'll show you. I want to show you first of all some interesting citrine colors here. Citrine's a very popular gemstone. It's been around for a while. It's kind of part of the quartz family, but they come in various tones of really more of a yellow golden tone, or I call it a yellow champagne tone, to a bright orange or kind of a burnt orange, kind of a brownish orange. This is a good one to show right here. This one's called a Dementro citrine. It's an oval, and it has kind of I call it a champagne orangey yellow tone to it,
Yeah,
right?
That's pretty. That's
Compared to
nice.
these other two ovals. I'll let you put these in there with it. We got a matched pair here. Might have to put them at that kind of angle. These also are citrines, but you can see a totally different color tone to these stones versus the first one we showed you.
Yeah, this one is beautiful. I would consider that an unusual color in a gemstone, but it's rich. It's very elegant. This is that darker tone, which is a little bit more common color.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
And here's a couple more. Here's two estate pieces that we have. Some very large citrine bracelets.
These are big bracelets.
Very, very beautiful pieces, you know, perfectly matched stones, perfectly cut, everything is extremely well done. One has ovals and one has emerald cuts. But again, this is more that deeper, that kind of burnt orange color, I want to call it. Little deeper, a little darker, very bright stones, very beautiful.
They're beautiful in the yellow gold. These are available for sale if you're interested in anything in our state collection. You just need to get in touch with us. They're so big they won't even sit up here on the
Yeah,
turntable.
they're pretty nice.
But those are lovely.
But you can see the variety of color in just the citrine. There's even more, but these are some that we had available. We wanted to show you tonight. And one of my favorite stones that we show are fire opals. Fire opals, these typically come from Mexico. There's a kind of a rough one that's been polished, which is kind of a cool, it's very natural. We're going to do something very organic as a jewelry design with that piece. The one next to it is a beautiful kind of a cabochon stone. Excuse me.
It's got a nice shape.
Here's a ring it's with a green stone in it, but you know the cabochon stones are fun to do simple, elegant rings like this. That's a very unisex style. It could be a man's ring, it could be a woman's ring. You know, that orange done in either 14 or 18 karat gold would be absolutely incredible.
And we've actually seen more interest in this shape of ring, like with Gabrielle's age group. They're looking at signet rings now, and a lot of these classic shapes. A lot of people don't want things that are like, you know, fussy and whatever, but these stones are this.
That stone is actually, I believe, that's the garnet.
That's the spessartite.
I said fire oak, but I'm wrong. That's
Well, I can
garnet.
see how you call it that. This spessartite garnet is there's a different shades of garnets. This one is $1,850.
It's a beautiful color. Make a
And
great man's ring.
This fun guy, I just love how organic this is. This fire oak bull is $335. So you're gonna have to come up with some creative way to do that one.
I want to put that as some kind of like a dome pendant. So it's concave. So it sits in there and it's going to reflect off of it because you're going to get all these different kind of lights and shapes from that particular piece. It'd be very cool.
All right.
So anyway, great
Hey,
stuff.
wait, what about these guys? These are beautiful.
These are absolutely incredible. We've got a local cutter who's won quite a few international cutting awards. And these are some stones that he cut for me. He's cut quite a few stones
Look at
for
that
us.
color. They're beautiful.
I'm going to show you another beautiful sapphire too that he cut. But these are buff tops, meaning the tops of them are domed and not faceted. The bottoms are faceted, so you get a little bit of reflection of light through them. But you don't see opals very often that you can actually are clean and actually see light reflection from them. These do it beautifully. Incredible color orange. This will make a great pair of earrings or a complementary color to another center stone, like a tanzanite, a rich purpley blue
Oh
tanzanite.
gosh, yeah, that would be beautiful.
You know, flanked by these two stones would be an absolutely incredible all-colored stone piece. And you could throw a few diamonds in there as well, but these are just incredible stones. They're kind of one of a kind, and you don't see this very often.
So those we're selling those for right at $1,400 for the pair. Those are beautiful.
There
They're
they are.
very vibrant.
Now I'll show you a really beautiful yellow stone. This is also a stone that I had Matt cut for me. This stone we bought it was a 2 1/3 carat sapphire. I love the color, but the stone was kind of lifeless. It didn't have any life. It didn't sparkle. It didn't twinkle. I like gemstones that are cut well. I want them clean. I want them cut well so they reflect light and are brilliant. So I had Matt do his magic on this stone. He recut it for me. And it went from a carat 34 down to a carat 70. So I lost, you know, over a half a carat of diamonds. I mean, a half a carat of a gem weight, but it was well worth it. The stone is so much brighter and so much prettier than it was. This looks like a yellow diamond. This would rival a lot of
Look
yellow
how bright
diamonds.
that is. I'd probably rather have that than a yellow diamond.
And this stone's only $1,200 for a carat 70, which is a phenomenal buy as well. If that was a diamond that color, it'd be $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 depending on what you got and where you came.
Beautiful. Very nice.
So, wonderful colors of yellow and orange.
Yeah. You mentioned fancy yellow diamonds. They actually have different levels of colors now because not everything is that yellow in a diamond. Some of them have orange tones, different tones to them.
Show you one more fun thing. Put this in the light box. here are something that you rarely ever see. These are opal beads that have been faceted on the outside. So you got a nice little surface reflection off of these. But they have an orange body color to it with a little green undertone. So you kind of get an orange-green combo here. But really just some beautiful beads, just fun and playful. The camera doesn't really do it justice. You don't really see
Like
the
my
color.
fingernails match.
It is so much brighter than what the light box is letting
Yeah.
you see. But these are fun little beads. You want something different that's going to be a great conversation piece. These would be a great thing for your collection, just to wear, to play, to mess around in. It's going to go with any color you wear
Yeah.
too.
And these are Ethiopian opals, which is a hydrophane variety of opal. So
And
I'm
look
learning a lot
at
about
the
opals.
price.
Yeah, $4.95.
$4.95 for all these opals that have been hand cut, hand faceted, strung on a necklace, 14 karat gold in.
Pretty.
They're only $495.
That would be a nice to go with the Clemson Tigers orange jersey
Yeah.
during football season, wouldn't it?
Sure would. Sure would.
All right. If you have any questions, let us know. We're gonna show you some of our. We have 7 items that we're selling tonight on Shop with Mimi Russ Live, and we thank you for joining us. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. If you're on Facebook, thank you very much.
And like and share. Please
Yes.
like and share.
If you like our page, you'll get notifications. If you share, it's the little arrow at the bottom on the comment, and it really does help our algorithms with Facebook. Lord knows, trying to figure out Facebook is a full-time job, isn't it, Gabrielle?
Yeah.
Yes.
And which one of your colors, which one of the colors tonight is your favorite? Would you have yellow or would you have orange as a gemstone that you would wear a lot more? Which one would you wear more? Which color?
So far, we have yellow being the winner amongst
Yellow
the
being the
voters.
Yellow.
Boy, yeah, orange just doesn't, you don't see a lot of
You love
orange.
it, or
I
you're-
love, yeah. I love orange. If it's the right color of orange.
All right, so let's, one thing Russ mentioned about that, one of those Yellowstones was that he was thinking about, what was that, you were gonna put tanzanite with it?
Yeah, the orange
Where did-
fire opals right here, these.
Yeah, we're trying to find the color wheel picture. If you look on the color wheel, blue is opposite, and that's why, I have it.
Right there. So you hold that purple
So
blue tone.
blue is a great complementary color because it's opposite in the color wheel. And actually, it's funny, when I was
Look how
going
pretty
through
that would be together.
a lot of our finished
colors.
jewelry, a lot of the yellow and orange gemstones were paired up with the blue stone. So that just shows that those are 2 great
They had a great
complementary colors.
idea. We need to get a tanzanite cut to match this.
Ooh, that'd be
Above
fun.
top and there you go. We do have a cabochon tanzanite too.
Okay.
It's a big
Well,
one.
you can look for that later.
That's right.
All right, our first item. These items are all for sale. We've got some special prices on most of these items, and a couple of these are brand new. You haven't seen them yet. So our first item tonight is one of my favorite artists, Antonio Escorja. This is his style, the raised wire top with 2 gemstones, and they're always on these beautiful handmade chains. This is an artisan in Taxco who, honestly, I've said this before, he really doesn't like making jewelry, and
But he's good at it.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. This is actually one of his pieces I have on too, in yellow gold with the pearl. But the curator just got back, and she's having a real time. She can't buy as much as she used to. The artisans are having a problem getting product, getting gemstones, getting materials,
And having the time to make it.
and they're aging out. The young generations are not moving up in the arts. So she just got back from her 2-month trip, and she was telling Gabrielle that she's almost a little worried about the future.
Cartels are taking over FedEx and parcel companies now, and
Yes.
It's crazy what's going on
So
with
she
that.
has to hand carry everything back and forth, which is a risk too. But we did an interview with her. Gabrielle posted on our Facebook page. If you want to go back and listen to her talk about it a little bit, Russ and I are dying to go down there to visit. That's why I'm watching food.
I want to see
shows.
these guys make the jewelry because I can't imagine, the time they have involved and the prices are just phenomenal. It's just, I want to meet these guys.
Okay, so this, Russ mentioned the Ethiopian opal. This one is actually accented. That's our orange for orange and yellow in this piece. This is a beautiful, unusually cut white moonstone, which we were trying to buy a lot of moonstone from her too, because we've been selling that like crazy, but it's just harder to find now. So you can see Antonio's beautiful raised wire work. We've got the Ethiopian opal in the center and the white moonstone.
Be good to stack with that necklace we showed a little while ago.
Good. I think Gabrielle you have a picture on the model of this? Okay, so this is item number 1 tonight. And I've already started shopping for Christmas. It's not too soon to start thinking about
Which is
that.
a miracle.
It's a little bit cooler outside. It's a little easier to think about. But this piece retails normally for $459. Tonight I'm offering this at $100 off for $359.
So if you want this piece and you can't live without it, text us at our phone number, which is right there on the screen, and say item number 1 sold, and we'll send you a secure link to pay.
Yes. We don't keep his pieces in I think his work is so unique. I've never seen anything like it, and we so admire his workmanship.
Yeah.
They're always similar theme,
Well
but they're
done.
all different. The
Yep.
tops are always different
All
shapes.
right. So let's go to item number 2, which is a beautiful ring.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
This is, I'll put it on in here. This is Imperial Topaz, and this is also made by Antonio Escorgia. This is something like he's never made for our curator before, but had this beautiful Imperial Topaz, which is the rarest color tone in topaz. And it's associated with the Russian royal family is how it got that name. But she just kind of challenged him to just think a little differently on some items. She had this beautiful specimen Imperial Topaz. So he made this ring. It feels so great on my hand. The shank on here is nice, solid, sturdy feeling piece. And he handmade the basket. Just all you see on here is that beautiful Imperial Topaz. Does you have any interesting facts about Imperial Topaz?
No.
It's really,
It's rare. I've got a few really high quality
yeah.
ones, and they're rare.
This has some inclusions in it, but that's
It's got that organic feel,
Mm-hmm.
which you want a playful sterling silver jewelry like that. You want that kind of organic, natural feel, and that has that.
yes.
A lot of times too, it's funny. Inclusions sometimes give a stone a little bit more, I think, beauty because you get some
A little more
reflection.
natural.
You get some twinkle from there. You get some kind of reflections that you don't normally get from a gemstone. That only the
Yeah.
facets give you that.
And actually, we just bought a beautiful aquamarine from her that is just like that. I love the twinkles it has, and it's not
We've
perfect.
got a beautiful green tourmaline ring that we made that's got a lot of inclusions in it. It's funny when the sunlight hits it, it looks like little diamonds inside of this green stone. So I love it. I think it's great.
All right, so this is a one of a kind. This is the only first ring he's made like this. This will fit a finger size 7.5. And again, Russ has offered to size any of these pieces. So this originally retailed for $350. Tonight, item 2, we're offering this. This is available for $275. Topaz is birthstone for November.
I think so, yeah.
So if you know anybody, you have a November birthday, this would be a beautiful ring. I had a lady
Coming up too.
in today talking about peridot in August and how much she hated peridot, and she was happy to know that there's now a spinel gemstone, so she had a
That's
whole
right.
bunch of colors to choose from.
Yeah.
Okay, item number 3, I'm gonna let Russ tell you about these earrings.
Here we go. Here's some more special type garnets like the bigger one we showed you. These have a little bit more of a lighter orange color, more of a yellow orange. And we complemented these with beautiful Montana sapphires, blue. Again, that blue and purples really look fantastic with orange. Montana sapphires literally are from Montana. It's the only place that gem quality sapphires come from. They tend to be a bluish or teal blue color. And these have a little bit of that teal tone, but pear-shaped
So,
special type garnets with round Montana sapphires.
Yes,
These are, excuse me, I can't talk.
sometimes it's hard to show these dangly earrings in here, but you can see it's a lovely. It has it's not like a thin pear shape. I like a fat pear shape, and we just accented that with that beautiful Montana sapphire, which are interesting stones in themselves. Mined in Montana here in the United States, we have a lot of people that are interested in those, and we try to buy them when we can find them. Most of them, they're really not that big a stone that they find usually, but
We love color and color, as you can tell. And again, as Mimi said, these are very, very complementary colors together. Something different. We don't want to have jewelry like everybody else's, and we know most of our customers don't either. So we like to come up with creations like this.
so the sapphires are set in a white gold bezel. The spessartite is in a yellow gold head. Russ put these together for you, and they are on a lever back, so it's a nice. This is just a easy earring, real easy earring to wear.
Can't see it.
Can't say.
Okay. Do you have a picture on the model? So that's item number 3 tonight. These retail for $1,500. Tonight, I really sharpened my pencil and I have offered these. They're available for $995. So
Great
that you put in your
combination.
picture. Yes. And of course, it's a one of a kind. We sit around a lot with these loose gemstones and come up with color combinations and ideas when we have a few minutes.
So if
which
you
isn't
want
very
this, text us to that phone number on the screen. Text item 3 sold, and we will send you that secured link.
All right, we've got another earring. I hope this is going to show up, but this is one of our new earrings. These are made by Gabriel Pena, and he does a lot of 2-stone combinations. This bottom looks like there's nothing there, but it's clear rock crystal. And did you get a good picture of these today?
As best I could.
It's
Yeah,
hard to
I'll
take
put them
pictures
in
of
the
that.
light box. Yes, the top for our yellow and orange theme is a matched pair of citrines, and these are set in sterling silver. They're pierced earrings, but I thought that was really clever with the rock crystal, and I imagine that was really hard to bezel set those.
Yeah,
But if
kind of fragile.
move that around a little bit, you can see the reflection. So this would be a really great neutral earring. You like that color, and then you've got the clear. You could wear those with anything. So tonight, this is item number 4, and like I said, these are brand new from our curator Gabriel Pena earrings, and these are $175. So
Great buy.
so this is item number 4. If you'd
Nice.
like to purchase these, you would text item 4 sold. Oh, you did get a good picture. Thank you. It's better, better than the picture I took earlier. Very good. We only have one pair of those. It's the only pair of earrings we've ever had clear rock crystal in. So I thought that was very clever. Okay, item number 5 is another new piece of jewelry, and this falls into the yellow-orange category. This is a sunstone, and it's not a stone that we have very often, but I
They
like
come
it.
in various tones too. That was interesting.
Yeah. I put it on, and I almost feel like it's a neutral color on my skin tone.
It's very like mauve-y color almost.
Yeah, I mean it just would be super easy just to put on
Yeah.
and wear.
Interesting color.
Just very nicely set in a bezel frame. This is all hand done. This artist chose to do an adjustable shank for size, but Russ can size that out finished. Right now it would fit about a size 7. We only have one of these, and I don't know who the artist is on this one, but it was handmade in tax code, and we've had it in here since Thursday, right?
That's right.
Brand new. This ring is only $99. Very good. I think it would make a great gift for someone.
Really would. For $99, it's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It'd be great for a young person as well.
It's a pretty soft neutral color.
The
so
stone's really pretty in sunlight too.
It's not like,
twinkles.
it's not like bam in your face like some of the colors that we've shown.
I like this
So-
next one. I think
So
this
that's
next one's
item
cool.
number 5. The Sunstone sterling silver ring is available for $99. You would text item 5 sold, and we will put that aside for you. All right, we have
This next one is really cool.
another new ring to show you. This is sterling silver, handmade in tax code, and this stone is cornelian, which just don't see
It's
this.
it's also bicolored. It's lighter underneath. The top of it has a really dark, kind of a wave of darker purple in it. I mean, excuse me, purple, orange in it, and it's just when you.
Yes.
It's hard to see that in the light box, but in person, it's really an interesting stone.
But
You'll
I like-
see the color variance right there, but it's not as dramatic as it is in person.
I like because it makes it natural looking. If it was just almost that same hue of orange,
You can really
it
see
may
it
look
right
like
there.
plastic.
You turn it up this direction, I think you can see it color more.
We had it on the turntable earlier. Yeah, it did change colors like a little chameleon carnelian, as it were.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can see that there's a color band here. I think the frame is lovely. It's a good sized ring. And again, this has the adjustable shank.
It's more artistic looking piece. There's a little subtle design in that frame around it, just a little bit of something there. And then it's got the black antiquing to give it some contrast. And it's really a nice piece. That
That'd be a
stone's
good-
really cool.
Yeah, that would be a good ring finger ring, a good middle finger ring.
And you can see also it's not just cabochon, it's faceted. So you
Yeah,
got this facet of the flat spots will reflect light and give you a little flash. So this is going to be a fun little ring to wear. You'll get some compliments on this one.
I thought it was beautiful. Again, we only have one of these, and this is item number 6 out of our 8 items tonight. This ring is available for $129. Again, we will ship for free. Russ is happy to size this at no charge. And the one thing we did mention, there's no additional sales tax on any of these items. If we say $129, that's what you pay. We take care of all the tax and that.
Yeah, on the
So-
picture you can see a little bit of that color change on the bottom side of that stone. The picture's a little bit darker than what the actual color is. It's really an incredible ring. It's really cool. And for the price, unbelievable.
Okay, we've got item number 7. I'm going back to my guy.
Yeah, your favorite guy.
Antonio Escorgia, and start looking for yellow and orange gemstones, and he had us set up. These I think are just absolutely beautiful. This is peach colored moonstone. It's a natural color, and it's got a beautiful adularescence. I think that's the gem turn. I need to look that up. The center
How do you spell
stone,
that?
AD, I don't know, I have to look it up. This is a black gemstone called Black Star Diopside. And again, he's done his beautiful scroll work. These are all of his earrings, or he signs them on the back. You can see his signature on the back, but there's no doubt this is an Antonio Escorgia earring. I thought this was such a pretty soft peach color.
It's a nice size earring too.
So
Dramatic. Again, that faceting on that stone, you can really see that. It just kind of has a little twinkle to it that's really nice.
and it would go with the necklace kind of in reverse colors. It
Yeah,
would
it would.
be nice paired with that first necklace that we showed
That would
with
look
the
great
with the
together,
opal in
sure
there.
would.
Do you have a picture on the model?
I do.
Okay,
Let's
item
see.
number 7.
That's really cool.
These originally retail for $475, and I'm offering these tonight for $399.
$3.99.
$399. That's the only pair we've ever had from him, and that beautiful peach moonstone briolet.
I've never seen a peach moonstone. That's really cool.
Isn't it
Nice
pretty?
color, yeah.
It's very soft. It's very feminine.
It
Very
also
pretty.
looked good with that ring you were showing.
Yeah, so all of these things are complimentary.
So if you would like these earrings as your personal collection, text item number 7 sold to that phone number on your screen, and we'll send you a secure link, and they'll be yours. These one-of-a-kind earrings.
Okay. Did you have any more of your gems you wanted to show, or did you?
Now, I think
you
we
did
got 'em
show
all.
and tell.
We got 'em all.
All right, our last ring is this is a fun ring. I've kind of set this aside for a while.
That usually means I'm going to have to get it for her.
Yeah, I'm thinking about keeping it, but it's so unusual. It's a, I don't even know how to. It's like it reminds me of a lily pad or something, but it's so interesting. This artisan literally pierced holes in the top. There's holes in the side, and the feature stone in this is a Mexican fire opal.
I got a good picture of it.
So it's a really fun ring. It's so different on each finger. You can put it on the way it's seen on your hand. I think I can get it on there.
It'd be a fun. We've been doing a lot of like middle finger rings lately, people want something, bold and unique, that's a great ring for a middle finger.
It is fun. It's very, very original. So the fire opal in here measures 11 by 8 millimeters. And this is truly a one of a kind. She's, I haven't seen her bring anything back that is, I think it's really an artistic piece. I love that the stone is offset. It's not in the center. It's just, I love everything about it.
Get some of that, that's what I was talking about earlier, you get a little reflection. When you have a bowl kind of like that, you get a little of that stone reflecting in the metal itself, which is kind of cool.
But we talk about rings, people don't just see a ring from a bird's eye view on your hand. Rings are seen from all angles, and if you're an artsy type of person, this would be a great ring for you. So this is our last item tonight. This is item number 8, and this ring normally retails for $550, and I think I've been very generous because I want to keep it, but I'm offering this for $350 tonight.
Save me some money.
And I'll tell you, I have had that ring for a bit of time, but we really did notice that her prices have gone up because silver's gone up, so a lot of these they're a great value.
Yeah, they are.
As they are, but this one even more so. I think
It's
that
got
ring,
some nice weight to it too.
yeah, I think that ring probably would have cost a couple of $100 more if it was from this year.
Possibility, no doubt about it.
Yeah, so that's our 8 items tonight. Gabrielle has put the link up in the comments. If you tap on that, it'll take you to each item. You can see the details, the price that we've quoted, and there's pictures up also. So you can get a little more familiar. We'll be here tomorrow from 10 to 6 if you want to come by to see us.
We've got other yellow and orange gemstones we can show you if you got excited tonight learning about the color yellow and learning about the color orange and their meanings, or you just look at it and go, you know what, I really think I kind of like them now. I think I want an orange or yellow gemstone. We've got a great collection of loose gemstones in all colors, but we really do have some great orange and yellow stones if you're interested.
We sure do. Love our loose gemstones. And so next week, what's our next color?
What is the next color next week?
Green.
We're doing green. That's
Green.
right. That's why we skipped
Next
it.
week?
Yeah.
Yes,
Get
next
it
week will
combined.
be green. So,
So we could show this stone again next week.
yep,
This
you'll
beautiful
pull it
green
up.
jade.
But we thank you for joining us. We hope everybody had a wonderful long holiday weekend. We were at the coast. I heard it was kind of a 3-day wet weekend here in Raleigh.
Yeah.
But it's still good. Get some rest. And
What is it about Labor Day? The weather just changes. Like I always laugh about it. It just clicks like a switch.
yeah,
The day after Labor Day, the weather changes. Here in Raleigh, it seems that way. It always goes from the 90s, boom, to like the low 80s. We're going to have like low 80s, and I think in the 50s at night, a couple nights this week. So it's kind of crazy that
I
goes.
think after that last little heat wave last week, I'll be happy for it to be a little bit
Yeah, me too.
cooler. So anyway, thank you for joining us for orange. And,
Orange, you glad you joined us tonight?
and for yellow. And join us next week at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, and we'll be talking about green out of our ROYGBIV Color Spectrum series. And then next month we will be doing Made in North Carolina, going into the North Carolina State Fair. If you know any local artists or anybody who you're proud of making things in North Carolina, please let us know. We had a beer brewer from down the street. We had some neighborhood people last year, and we had Dan Dye from the State Fair. I hope he'll come back and talk. So that was a fun series.
It was a fun time.
Okay.
Again, thanks for joining us. We hope you have a very blessed week, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. If you have any questions about anything here that you saw tonight, please don't hesitate to text us or give us a call.
We're here.
And if you saw something you love, definitely text that item to us so nobody else will get it. Thanks a lot for joining us
You
tonight.
don't want anybody wearing your jewelry.
Exactly. Take care. We'll see you next time. Good
All
night.
right. Good night.